Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Big Easy IPA from Abita Brewing Company of Abita Springs, Louisiana, established 30 years ago as of the time of this video production, 1986. This particular India Pale Ale was introduced in 2016. Last year they introduced the, here comes the wind. I have all the windows open. It's pleasant. It'll be around 82 to 84 degrees today. Get a good cross breeze in here, so regardless of that, we're back to this. In 2015 they replaced the Giacomo IPA. Well, it was phased out. I guess it might have lingered on until early 2016 with wrought iron IPA, which I find is inferior to Giacomo. Other people would strongly disagree with that. And I haven't tried the Big Easy Session IPA. Okay, they dry hop it with Cascade, Amarillo, Centennial and Simcoe hops. They add lemon peels. Easy to drink and just right for long hot days. Now that's a big, okay, wait, Best Buy, August 15, 2016. They got the date, guys. And there is a riverboat. If you go to New Orleans and go to the riverfront, you will see river boats. You know, the show boats and then regular boats delivering freight from all over the world. 40 IBU, okay. I have some Johnsonville, New Orleans brand andouille recipe smoked sausage. That's it for this. This company was founded in 1945 in Wisconsin. And they started selling their sausage outside the state of Wisconsin in 1978. Now they're all over the country, maybe the world. Still family owned. Another family owned product. The fascinating world of processed foods. Bush's home style baked beans. The Bush family been brewing, maybe cooking baked beans and other types of beans since 1908. And this is Knoxville, Tennessee. What does Knoxville, Tennessee have in common with New Orleans? Not a whole lot, except that US Highway 11 starts in New Orleans and runs through Knoxville and all the way to the Canadian border. I have some mozzarella cheese, a big hunk of it, and I'm going to put it down deep into those hot beans. I have the sausage. Naturally, you know, I cut up onions. You know, I put the hot pepper. Needed to pray. Thank God for the food. Okay. Yeah, I'm showing off my schlitz. Man, slipping. My Schaefer stuff. My brandies. We always showing off with these video reviews, people, but I'm trying to be humble about it. I'm learning to be humble. And once I learn to be humble, I'm going to be so proud of that. Okay. I'm going to go around telling everybody how humble I am. And I'll be stunting about it. Okay. There is a video review for this beer by Shady Shadows, who did the first video review for this beer in the world. This keychain bottle opener was given to me by Abita Brewing Company. Now you're saying, there you go, you shill. You'll do anything and say anything to get free stuff from these people. I would like to think that they were lavishing me with free stuff to buy a positive review. But in reality, Abita has sent me exactly nothing ever, and the truth of it is I was in Winn-Dixie last week on Chapatula Street, New Orleans, doing some scouting. I don't mean Boy Scouting, I mean scouting for alcoholic beverages. And they had a little display where they were letting people sample beer, and they gave me the keychain, like they did anybody else who passed by that table. And they had this beer on offer to try. I did not try it. I was fasting for an hour before Mass. So I told them, hold on a minute. And I checked my clock and I was like, no thank you. But they said, well, you could take some insulators and some doilies, you know, to put whatever those things are called, to put the beer on so it doesn't mess up your table like this is going to do. And the keychain, which is really nice, keychain opener. It's kind of solid. Interestingly, it has the old Abita label, which they should have kept. Okay, I can smell that beer already. Let's get a look at this maybe without me spilling it. I have a tendency to spill stuff. You see that? All right. Let's get this show on the road here at, I'm nearsighted, you know, looking at the clock, 11:43 a.m. daylight time. I have it so hot that I mean it's gonna burn me. Okay. Kind of a thin. Now I have this tulip glass, which thank you Sandra for buying this for me. She bought this for me. I have so many glasses now, it's incredible, but I use this a lot for IPAs because that's what they recommend. Although Abita shows a shaker glass. So many beer companies show shaker glasses. Or tumblers. Lazy Bubble Streams. Golden. Pale golden. Clear as a bell. No sediment. Smells juicy, lemony, malty, hoppy in the sense of some light hop oils, light pale barley malt. I mean, if you're into light and mellow stuff, this is going to really work. And most people that drink Abita beers are into light, mellow stuff. That's why Abita Amber and Purple Haze is so popular, because it's mellow. A craft beer person is going to say it doesn't have much flavor, and that's what most of the consumers in Louisiana want. And like I said at the beginning of the review, it's a lot to ask, because if it's light-bodied, easy drinking, and mellow, it's a problem because in this sense. Here's Schaefer. Okay, all right, we don't get Schaefer anymore, which is a terrible disappointment. We do get Schaefer Light. Not the cheapest. I can buy a 30-pack of Milwaukee's Best Light, which is arguably better, for $17 at Walmart, or I can buy a 24-pack of Schaefer Light at Dornex for $17.99. So, but either one is way cheaper than this is going to be. So, my issue with the Session IPAs all along was, I know there's a fixation upon bitterness. It's like, you never had bitters, and this is my argument toward the people that are like favorable towards Session IPAs. You never had bitter stuff before? What's the fixation upon that? It's like, bitter is not it's not an uncommon flavor in food and beverages. So, okay, so you've obviously had light things, right? You know, thin. They don't like to say light beer, they say thin. They don't like to say thin, they'll say light. Sounds better. That's what it is, it's thinned out. So I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into that, because then it causes all kind of controversy, and people say, you don't like IPAs. And I say, yes, I like IPAs, as evidenced by my continuous and unending trumpeting of Torpedo Extra IPA. The body is so light. This is Bud Light Light. This is Keystone Light Light. So if you want a Keystone Light, a Bud Light Light body, going into Miller 64 light body, this is going to work. Crisp finish, easy drinking. It's like springtime boo. Okay, it has citrus. It has some very mild hop bitterness. What do they say the IBUs are? 40. Okay. But with that light, I'll say it again, light body, the 40 IBU bitterness is just like, it's like, ooh. You go to an amusement park and they have the roller coaster, but you're scared, so you ride the little kid roller coaster, and then you claim you got to do that because you have to take your cousin with you because she's 5. It's really because you're scared. That's what this is. It's like you're scared to drink a real IPA like wrought iron or torpedo. So you drink this because you will say, I'm on a diet, or I need to watch what I'm doing, so I'm getting a 4.5% beer. Hoggy, he used to do videos and he talked a lot about this. I agreed with him. You know, this is not bad. Really, frankly, none of the good sausage. None of the IPAs, session IPAs I've had were bad. It's not a quality control issue. It's a style issue. So if you like the style, this is a good one to get. And there's a whole array of choices, really. And they're all in this area. The B+, very good. Not excellent, but very good. Well made. They're fine. Okay. If you want to call it a complaint, I look at it as more of an observation, is that you could save a whole lot of money, and then, you could save a whole lot of money and buy something that's comparable in body, finish, ABV, quality. Okay, let's look at 4.5%. Let's look at I'm not going to sit here and just think of one. Oh, so let's say Rolling Rock is 4.4, very close, similar calories, much lower IBU. It's $8 a 12-pack. This is going to be $8 a 6-pack. That's an adjunct lager. This is an ale. But are they really that different? Well, the Rolling Rock has more body. It has more substance to it. Not as bitter. You never tasted bitter before, so you're geeked out about it. On the other hand, I've tasted bitter my whole life, and so I'm not geeked out about it. And it's not like the new big thing to me. And I don't want people to take this wrong. I'm not disparaging it, but I'm paying $8 a 6-pack, $9 a 6-pack. I guarantee you it's going to be, for an IPA, I guarantee it's going to be at least a regular IPA with 6.0 and above ABV. And it's going to be 40. Now that's more in the APA range. Really, you want to be techno, like Larry Holmes said. If you want to be techno, that's more in the APA range for bitterness. But I'm gonna get something like Stone. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get Stone IPA, and I'm gonna go get a big bomber for $3.99. But I'm gonna get 2 bombers, and I'm gonna share because I'm not greedy. And it's 70 IBUs, and it's a real 70. You're gonna feel that bitterness, and that's real bitterness. You want to be a geek about bitter, yeah. But so going too far. All right. So anyway, the food is good for what it is. This is very good for what it is, but like I said before, I just don't like what it is. The best damn root beer was very good for what it is, but what it is, I don't like. Me, personally. I'm reviewing the beer. I'm telling you it's a quality product. So, les bon temps roulé with reservations, okay? I'm admitting it. Y'all come on down to New Orleans.